All right, here we are starting homework set 35, I believe. Yeah, homework set 35. We're going to do three problems, 37, 41, 104, all on page 488. This is problem 37. Its sister is page 487, problem 36. So look for 36, turn the page, and the next problem, 37, is this problem. And what a problem it is, finding the exact trig value. So you're given a fair amount of information up here, and they want you to use this to find these four values. I fear that I'm going to be erasing this work area 3 or 4 times. And in fact, if I am, I'm likely to just stop this in the middle and make it a part A or part B or part A through D, perhaps. We'll see. Because this really is a problem that builds, strong bones and sharp minds. This is the type of problem I imagine Eastern European students just kind of sitting down and crushing through these problems. So, to get in the spirit, I recommend you go find some sort of uniform and get in a sour, dour mood and take this thing on. So let's do that. Let's take this thing on. It looks to me, it looks like you want to calculate alpha and beta and just jam them into these formulas. And in fact, look, here's cosine beta equals 1/2. If we take the arc cosine of both sides, I think by now you probably recognize that this is beta equals pi over 3. Sure enough, 0 is less than beta, pi over 3 is less than, beta equals pi over 3 is dead on. And so that means that the sine of beta is going to be equal to root 3 over 2. So we got beta handled for sure. But tangent, not so much, right? Because tangent, let's just go draw an alpha. Let's not worry about that minus sign just yet. Here is an alpha sitting in a triangle that has a tangent of 4/3. That's a Pythagorean triplet. We kind of know that hypotenuse is 5. But, what is alpha? I don't know. I don't know how to find it. I really don't. I can use a calculator and get it, but I don't know it exactly, and this problem's called finding exact trig values. But hold on there. Let's just look down here and think about what is the sine, the cosine, the sine of alpha plus beta, or alpha minus beta. And the answer is it's an expansion in the sine and cosine of alpha and beta. So we don't need to know the angles. We just need to know the trigonometric functions. We need to know tangent alpha, tangent beta, sine alpha, cosine alpha, sine beta, cosine beta. So let's kind of get that down. Starting right here, now with this triangle, I can calculate that the sine of alpha is 4/5, the cosine is 3/5. We've got to get the signs right here. I'm trying to be careful with my space. I'm going to jam a little unit circle in here to do this. So I've got to find an angle here that falls between pi over 2 and pi, and whose let's go here. Whose tangent is minus 4 over 5. So let's do that. I'm going to draw a little triangle right here. This is 3/5. It's actually minus 3/5. This is 4/5. Okay, taking it right off there. So the tangent's minus 4/3. The angle for sure is between pi over 2 and pi. And so I can write down, then I don't know what alpha is, but I sure as heck know that the sine of alpha, there it is right there, is 4/5. The cosine of alpha is minus 3/5. The sine of beta, we've already decided, is root 3 over 2. And the cosine of beta is equal to 1/2. Okay, and by the way, we're going to need it later. And so we're going to just say the tangent of alpha, we were told, is minus 4/3. And the tangent of beta then, this guy divided by this guy, is root 3. Okay? So I'm ready to I'm ready to jam this material into this and make these calculations. So sine of alpha plus beta, it's sine alpha cosine beta plus gives you a plus cosine alpha sine beta. Okay, so let's just find a little work area right here. I will erase this area once I've used it. What is sine of alpha? It's 4/5 times cosine of beta. Can't even read my own writing. I think it's -3. I think it's cosine of beta is 1/2. Sugar really wants to go outside. I'm going to just let her do that. Get her. Go. Back to this problem. There's a plus, there's a cosine alpha, which is a minus 3/5, and there's a sine beta, which is a √3/2. So that's a nasty looking number. Let's put the answer right up here. Here's part A. It's 4 minus 3 √3 all over 10. All right? Let's get rid of that. Let's take on this next problem. Cosine alpha plus beta, that's cosine alpha cosine beta. The plus turns into a minus sine alpha sine beta. Let's just put this stuff in. Cosine alpha is minus 3/5. Bring it over here. Minus 3/5. Cosine beta is 1/2. Minus sine alpha is 4/5. Minus sine beta is √3/2. So this one is minus the quantity 4 √3 plus 3 all over 10. Right? 4 √3 plus 3 all over 10. Yeah, I think we got that one. Here comes sine alpha minus beta. Same as this with a change of sign. So it's sine alpha cosine beta. Here comes the minus sign. Cosine alpha sine beta. What do we have? We've got sine alpha, 4/5. 4/5. Always putting those in the wrong place. 4/5. Cosine beta, 1/2. Minus cosine alpha, which is a minus 3/2. So I'm going to go like that. Times a sine beta, which is √3/2. Okay, it's as nice as it gets. This is 4 plus 3 √3 all over 10. And here comes the last one. The last one says, oh gosh, I really hope that this is tangent alpha minus tangent beta all over 1 plus tangent alpha tangent beta. I think it is. I think it is. I'll get back to you if it's not. Tangent alpha then is minus 4/3 minus tangent beta is √3. Oh, gosh. 1 plus tangent alpha is minus 4/3 times tangent beta, √3. Boy, that looks unfriendly. I'm going to multiply everybody through by 3. Here's the minus sign. I'm multiplying by 3. 3 √3 all over 3 minus 4 √3. So there's an answer. I know your book. I know your book. They're going to get rid of that √3 in the denominator. And you're not even going to recognize the answer. So let me erase this and see if I can. I don't know. This is not going to be pretty. Let me try to get this radical out of the denominator. This should take another couple minutes. 4 plus 3 √3 all over 3 minus 4 √3. In order to de-radicalize, we're going to have to multiply the top and bottom of this guy by the conjugate, what is effectively the conjugate of this, 3 plus 4 root 3. You've got to multiply this by 3 plus 4 root 3. I should really be doing that over here where you can't see the sausage being made. So this is a minus b times a plus b. So what I'm going to get down on the bottom is this squared minus this squared, which is, yikes, 16 minus, it's 16 times 3, it's minus 48. What is that, minus 39 on the bottom? Okay, and the bottom's not the trouble, the top is the trouble here. So it's 4 times 3. It's 4 times 3 is 12. It's 4 times 4 plus 16 root 3. It's plus 9 root 3. And it is plus 12 plus 36. I got a minus sign in front of everybody. That one right there. So what do I have? I have 25 root 3 plus 48, all with a minus sign. I got a minus sign under here. Okay, gosh. I think you look in the back of the book, what you find is 25 root 3 plus 48 all over 39. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Don't look at that. Okay. Like I said, you should have muscle ache at this point. Thanks a lot.